We continue with economics past paper. We're going to question 2f. Is it 2f? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So we have this beating the congestion in Dakar. Nearly 70 million people live in Dakar, the capital of Bangladesh. The majority of the people live in the city center and traffic congestion is a problem. However, traffic congestion is a problem. That means there's negative externality. That's cost to the third party. That's negative externality. However, there are many auto rickshaws, a small three-wheeled vehicles, driven by a motorcycle engine, competing in the city center to take passengers to their destinations. Fares tend to be fares tend to be cheaper in the city center than they are outside the city center, and are usually agreed between passengers and drivers. Dakar has a large number of auto rickshaws competing for fares. Apart from price, describe one advantage for passengers of this competition. What is competition itself? Competition means a rivalry that exists between firms competing to sell to the same customers. That is what competition is. Let me clear like that. Competition is the rivalry that exists between firms selling to the same customers. So that's what competition is about. So if there's competition, it simply means customers are advantaged. Why? Because the first thing is that prices will fall. Stop writing already. The first thing is when there's increasing competition in any industry, prices are expected to fall. So here they already talked about price, that aside for the price, what are other advantages of increasing competition to customers? So here I wrote about choices. Aside price, because there's competition within the market, it means the output in that industry is increasing. So customers have more choice to make. Unlike when there's no competition, that you just have few products available. But with competition, it means you have large numbers of products that you can choose from. So choices of customers increases. Aside from price and choices, quality of the product customers will buy will also increase. Because all the firms in that market will be trying to sell, to find a way to differentiate their product from those of their competitors. Get the point here? Aside price, yes.
What does that say? Competition is the
Rivalry.
rivalry.
Yeah. So aside price and choices, with increasing competition, because they sell the same, it's auto rickshaws, it's almost the same. So business drivers might find a way to differentiate their own rickshaw from those of their competitors. And they could do that by improving the quality of the service they offer. So quality would increase. So prices would fall, quality would increase, choices of customers would increase. Do we understand what advantage of competition to customers? And it means customers will be the one deciding the price also. Do we get the point? So here I wrote, apart from price, describe one advantage for passengers of this competition. With increasing competition, customers will be able to make more choice as there are large numbers of auto rickshaws competing with each other. Customers have the opportunity to choose whichever one satisfies their needs. So I won't go with that rickshaw if it doesn't meet my needs or the quality I wanted. So I have the chance to choose from one or other. Do you get the point here? Your choices are increasing. Why are your choices increasing? Your choices are increasing because you have varieties to choose from. But when you don't have varieties to choose from, then you don't have choice. Whatever is made available is what you use. So that's an advantage about increasing competition. Is it clear? Is it clear, please? The next one. With reference to the information given in beating the congestion in Dakar, explain one reason why prices for journey using an auto rickshaw might be higher outside the city center. The price of auto rickshaw might be higher outside the city center because most of the people are living in the city center. 70 million are living in the city center, which means the demand for auto rickshaw is more in the city center. That's the point. So it means most of the people are not outside. They are not outside the city center. So outside the city center, the demand for auto rickshaw might be more than the supply, because most of the suppliers of rickshaw are outside the city center. So it means few are left outside the city center. Do you get it or not? Most of the auto rickshaws are in the city center where there's a lot of people. They have almost 17 million outside the city, in the city center, sorry. In the city center, they have almost 17 million people there, which makes the supply of auto rickshaw to increase in the city center. So if your supply of auto rickshaw is increasing in the city center, it means outside the city center, a lot of auto rickshaws are not there. So the price of auto rickshaw might increase outside the city center because the supply of auto rickshaw is less compared to the city center. So if supply is less, it means demand is higher than supply. That is shortage. Do you get the point? And whenever there is shortage in supply, price is expected to increase. So the price of auto rickshaw might increase outside the city center because the supply of auto rickshaw outside the city center is less than compared to in the city center. So that's why I wrote, prices of auto rickshaw may be higher in other cities, as most of the auto rickshaws are in the city center, right? Sorry. Most of the auto rickshaws are in the city center. In the city center, which means the supply of auto rickshaws may be lower than the demand outside the city center. Do you get it? Therefore, making the price of auto rickshaws higher. Most of the auto rickshaws are in the city center, so which means few of them are outside the city center. And because few of them are outside the city center, the supply outside the city center would reduce. As a result of that, prices are expected to increase. Is it clear? Is it clear, please? Yes. The next one. It said a lack of space in many busy cities means parking is an increasing problem. Japan has developed the first automatic parking system, APS. These are parks where the cars are automatically stacked. The driver takes the car to the entrance, then technology takes over, placing each car on racks, one above the other. This allows many cars to be parked in a very small area. Not only do they offer a more practical use of space than traditional multi-story car parks, but they cost less to build. The drivers benefit from cheaper parking fees and they save time. With reference to the data above and your knowledge of economics, assess the extent to which changes in technology will reduce the shortage of car parking space in city centers. For supply, there are different factors that affect supply. See that properly. There are different factors. Stop writing. There are different factors that affect supply. One of those factors is technology. With advancement in technology, it is expected that technology improves the quality or the time frame between which production is made. So technology makes things to become better and faster. Do you get the point here? So with advancement in technology, the APS would increase based on the fact that they can provide more of it. So technology makes us to provide more of APS. As a result of that, the supply of APS would increase, reducing the shortage in the market. So as soon as the supply is increasing, the shortage will fall. It's expected that price would also fall. So based on what I wrote, advancement in technology will increase the supply of APS, which means the shortage will reduce. There's shortage, right? Now, with increasing supply, shortage would reduce. Yes or no? Yes or no, please? Yes. An increase in supply will definitely reduce the prices of APS. As a result, this can be graphically represented below. So, with advancement in technology, it is expected that the quantity supplied of APS will increase. The quantity will increase from Q to Q1. As soon as the quantity expands from Q to Q1, it is expected that our supply curve will shift rightward from S to S1. As soon as that happens, the demand curve will contract, bringing about a low equilibrium price. So with advancement in technology, things become faster, better, and increases. So APS is going to increase from what it used to be at Q. The quantity is at Q, and it is at S and D, which price is at P. With advancement in technology, quantity would increase, supply would increase, price would fall, bringing about a lower equilibrium price. Is it clear? Yes. Do you understand or not? Yes. Or should I explain again? No. All right then. So I want to tell you, due to technological advancement, it's fair that the quantity supplied of APS expands from Q to Q1. As a result, the supply curve will shift rightward from S to S1, bringing about contraction in the demand curve. There's contraction in the demand curve, and price would fall.
A shift to the right because it's increased.
Yeah, a shift in the right of the supply curve from S to S1 because it involves APS, which is supply. At this point in time, demand would reduce because supply is more than demand. That's why demand will contract. And when the demand contracts, price is expected to fall. It's only when demand expands that price rises. Is it clear? Thank you.